There are indications that many members of the Ondo state cabinet are allegedly set to leave the cabinet of Governor Rotimi Akeredolu or dump the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, government in the state, Nigerian Tribune reports. We gathered that a source within the Akeredolu-led government said that at least 11 serving commissioners in the cabinet of the state government have concluded arrangements to either leave the cabinet to contest during the forthcoming general election or dump the Party for the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the state. Cabinet members that might leave to contest the next election include, Secretary to the State Government, SSG, Ifedayo Abgund, Victor Olabamton, Commissioner for Youth and Sports Saka Yusuf, Sola Almadani, Wumi Olatunji and Commissioner for Housing, Donald Dojigo. Others include Finance Commissioner, Wale Kintarinwa, Gboyega Fayirati, Agriculture, Taiminid Ligby, Commerce, Ismaila Aluramizi, Culture and Tourism, Donald Dojigo, Housing, Rashid Badmus, Natural Resources, Toby Ogunlai, Transport and Yemi Alowolabi, Information. It was gathered that most of the commissioners who are members of the state executive are planning to opt out of government because of the overbearing influence of the special advisors in their various ministry. The source disclosed that the Secretary to the State Government, SSG, recently reignited his desire to contest for the senatorial ticket against the incumbent, Senator Teo Alisodura, who had earlier given the ticket, saying Abgun decided to leave the cabinet because he has been sidelined in the government despite his contribution towards the 2016 governorship election. The commissioner in charge of women's affairs, Wumi Olatunji, is willing to vacate her seat to contest for House of Representatives because she was said not to be in charge of the ministry, but the ministry is being run and controlled by the special advisor, Mrs. Titi Adiemo. Meanwhile, Edligby, who is the Commerce Commissioner, feels he should leave the government as his duties are being run by the Special Advisor on Investment, Bowumi, rendering Edligby redundant by the overbearing attitude of Bowumi and the Special Advisor on Multilateral Services, Bunmi Ademosum. Ajigo is said to be eyeing a seat in the House of Representatives. He was said to be running away from the government because he is also not in charge of his ministry because the governor has his eyes and ears in his special advisor, Rahimi Aminu at Ajigo's Ministry and Works Ministry. The Transport Commissioner, Toby Ogunlai, was listed to be warming up to contest for the State House of Assembly seat, but may lose out as the governor is interested in the return of the current Speaker of the State Assembly, Bamidele Olagun, to stabilize his government. Yemi Alowolabi, the State Commissioner for Information, has also shown interest in contesting for the House of Representatives seat for Ifdor federal constituency, but he was said to be considering the influence of the party's chairman who hailed from the same town with him and eyeing the same seat with him. The source said most of these people have been rendered useless and figurehead in their various ministry, and the governor seems not bothered by them, and I am confirming to you that some of these men might leave soon. The PDP and the state had been talking with many of these commissioners and make overtures to them, and if this government remains this way, many of them might be on their way out of the government and APC in the state. Sagunjabo, the chief press secretary to the governor, however, said there was no iota of truth in the rumor and described it as an imagination of some detractors who are envious of the cordial relationship between Governor Akeredolu and his cabinet members. He said, "We are in the season of politics and some cabinet members have been showing interest in contesting one seat or the other. But I can confirm to you that nobody is ready and willing to defect or jump ship to any other party. The governor and the commissioners work together as one big family to bring unprecedented development into the state, and they are happy in carrying out their duties to the people of the state. Ajibo described the allegations of overbearing influence of some special advisors appointed by the governor over some commissioners in the state as mere speculations.